Can't talk though. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Laugh, Love, and Live with Renae. All right, guys, I have some good topics today to tell y'all about. And it's some things that parents have a problem with these days. It's the kids cursing, right? All right. So, my story starts out with, first of all, hi, everybody. I hope the Thanksgiving dinner was great. I hope everybody enjoyed their family and everybody is good. I love you guys. I do. Y'all see me? I'm trying to be cute and shit. You ain't seen it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this is my story. I was in the 8th grade going to Manchester Middle School, and I ran track. Now, first of all, being all the way real, them Power Girls were fast as shit. Like, God, y'all, it wasn't, no. I barely ever was able to keep up with them Power Girls. Them girls, shouts out to Lily Walker, because that thing been fast, boy. So, we have our little track meets, and, for the most part, we go to other schools because our track sucked. So, we went to Bates this time. And everybody knew in Sumter that Bates Middle School was the hood school. So, we went to Bates to go and run track. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar how the track was set up. I don't even know if it's still that way because I don't live there anymore. But it was set up on that, not by the pool, but, a little further away from the pool. So, we get into the track meet, and I ran 2 events. I did the 4x1, and I did the 100. Okay, so in the process of me doing the 4x1, our team, again, was extremely fast. I cannot remember who all was on it. I just remember Lily was the last one because she was the fastest one. I cannot remember all the other people, and I suck for that. And I can't remember not one other person on our team. Sorry. Anyway, so while we're going on the track meet or whatever, we go ahead and do our relay. This time, it's this girl from Hawaii. And she has these long legs. And she's a military girl. So she came to Bates, I guess, going to Shaw Air Force Base. And she could run. This bitch could run. I mean, I'm talking about like she had animals behind her. I don't know. She was gone, though. So, while we're about to start running, her team takes off. And this time, they leave the little part faster than us. This is not something we were used to. Because, again, we were the smallest school. We looked the poorest out of all the schools. But we could run. We country bitches. We ran. Right? Okay, cool. So, while we running, the person that started off, like I said, she didn't get to where she was supposed to. She didn't leave out first like she normally did. So, by the time she got to me, I'm second leg. She hands me the thing and I'm shitting. Because it's like, wait, we ain't first like we normally are. So, guys, I decide to run my ass off to try to get us back where we need to be. Of course, I couldn't either because the girl was already gone. Now, in that process, I got mad. 8th grade now. Just think about my age. I'm mad. I'm over, y'all. This part right here is going to be kind of graphic. It's got a lot of curse words because I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I said. I'm in the middle of the field. So, the track runs around the field. I'm in the middle of the grass. And I'm like, motherfucker, fuck this shit. I can't believe these bitches. I'm talking about I'm going in. 8th grade. Not knowing that my little ninja-like mother was in the audience. I didn't think she was coming to get me at Bates. It's like, she's not going to come here. She'll just pick me up from school. No, that's not what happened. This little nigga seen me And I'm talking about, y'all, I was in a rage. Like, at this time in my life, I was really, really a little angry girl. So I'm cursing and cursing and cursing and cursing. I done cursed every person out on my team, everybody out on their team. Not to nobody's face, don't get it twisted. But I was cursing at everybody that was, you know, that had anything that could have possibly, the person that shot the gun off, fuck them. I mean, like, the person that drew the lines, fuck that motherfucker. I mean, everything. I was mad, y'all. So when I started going through all of that, again, my mother was in the audience, and she's hearing all of these curse words that I didn't know she was there to hear. So I get back over to my team, and my coach told me to sit my ass down because everybody heard me. And again, I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck everybody. You know, not knowing Francina was some of them everybody's. If anybody had told me she was one of them everybody's, yeah, I probably would have not did it. But I decided to go ahead and finish my cursing rant. So, y'all, by the time it's time to go home, this is when I spot her. And y'all, if y'all see my mama, y'all wouldn't have never thought that I had said any of those words. Because when she saw me, she was just smiling, so pretty. She's like, hey, baby, how are you? That's good. Come on, let's go ahead and go to the car. You ready? You got your stuff? I'm like, yes, ma'am. You should have saw it. You know, I was trying to tell her what happened, trying to let her know the disappointment or what went on that day or whatever and how mad I was. Y'all, my mama hell, because she can trick you real good. I'm talking about real good. When we got to that car, I swear I heard a demon voice. If you ever in your motherfucking life. That's how it came out. Now, it was like, hey, baby, come on. And if you ever in your motherfucking life, ever in your life, let me hear you cursing again. I'll kill you, bring you back to life, and kill you again. I can't stand you, Darren. I can't stand you. I was mad at everything. Them lines and all. Yes, I was mad. I was mad about who made the baton and all. I didn't care. Like, that day I was hot. So me being the slick person that I think I am, that I thought I was at that time, I'm like, Mama, I ain't curse. She said, oh, you ain't curse. So you ain't say fuck. I'm talking about my mama remembered every way, every phrase, every body name that I yelled out. I swear she been there writing like, oh, yeah? Oh, bitch, you gonna say them too? Oh, okay. Oh. That's how my mama was in the audience. You can't tell me she was not doing that. You cannot tell me she wasn't. Because everything I said, from the time I started cursing to the time I finished, she was laughing. I mean, she had it down. And she could tell me word for word what I said. So, y'all, my life, hey, Big Daddy. So, in my life, I'm looking at it like, oh, I'm about to die. She gonna take me to this country. She gonna bury me. Ain't nobody gonna know where I am. They gonna just say I ran away. Like, I'm gonna die when I get home. So my mama's like, so you really think you grown? I like that. And this was back in the day when it wasn't in style. So I was pissed. Because you sitting here, you really talking to me like, but she my mama, so I couldn't do nothing. I'd be mad all day. I just couldn't do nothing about it. Boy, let me tell you, that was the most frightening ride home because my mama looked, when she was fussing, her hands was moving, she was driving. I'm thinking at any time she's really going to dive on me. Like, she ain't going to say nothing about the car. Fuck them cars. My brother fixed cars. Fuck them cars. I just want to beat this bitch ass real quick. She went in, and like I said, y'all, that was the worst ride. That was even worse than the ride that her and my grandma took us on, the one I told y'all about last week. That shit scared the hell out of me. I thought I was going to die for real. I thought that was my last track meet. I thought I was never going to be able to do nothing else in life. But the warning she gave me caused me not to curse for 3 years straight. I was in high school before I said another curse word, boy. You got to understand. Come on.
You do your thing.
It don't matter.
Okay, west side.
You first. That ain't yours.
Shit, mine out.
You gonna take my juice. Everybody, that's husband.
Gang signs. Yeah. So, gang signs and stuff.
All right, guys, that was my first story. I was scared. I didn't get a beating, but what she said, shit, that was enough. She ain't even had to touch me. I didn't curse again for a while. It was a long, long time. Matter of fact, by the time I started back cursing, guys, I didn't even know how. It wasn't even coming out right. Fuck your shit balls. Like, yeah, shit like that. I didn't know. It wasn't the right way to do it. It wasn't the right way at all. But guys, that was my story about me and my mom and my first time getting caught cursing. I got caught with a couple of different things, guys, so these stories are going to be funny. All right. So my second story today is going to be dun dun dun, the time I went jello wrestling. Yeah, I jello wrestled. At the strip club. All right, guys. So this one, I had just moved to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I lived with my cousins and my best friend. So while being there, me and my best friend Michelle are the only females in the house. And her husband, which is my cousin, and my other cousin that was staying there. Hey, Joy, I miss you too, baby. They talking about not your shit balls. But when we was there, my cousins, they were really, really hard. Not hard on us, but they was just like, if you gonna be here, you gonna get beat up just like one of us. If you gonna hang with us, you gonna get beat up with us. And they were military. I wasn't nowhere near military, so I didn't know all their training, but what I can do is wrestle. That's all I used to watch growing up. Thank you, Peanut and Devin. So, all I did was watch wrestling. So I could wrestle my ass off. And anytime they would come in, they would just jump on us. So Michelle, of course, she's the dainty one. She would go ahead and move to the side. She wouldn't do anything. Me, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's have some fun. So we would wrestle all the time. And I'm talking about, we're in our early 20s. I want to say I was like 21, 22. So we would go every now and then. We would go to the strip club because it's Fayetteville. There was nothing else to do. It was something new to go ahead and do and experience. So we would go, and one time we went, I saw a jello wrestling match. So I was like, ooh. So I was like, how much do you win if you win it? They was like $500. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm down. I could dig that. So sure enough, my cousin Blue, Royal, my cousin Blue was like, nah, you gonna do this. We about to train for this. So like every single day, this dude would come in the house and start wrestling me so I could get ready. He was like, you too strong. He was like, you fight like a boy anyway. Come on, we're gonna do this. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So y'all, I wasn't that girly then. I wasn't on no trying to be sexy type shit. I wasn't on none of that. I went into Joy. You know what I'm talking about. Secrets. Yes, Joy. Yes, Joy. Secrets. So I went in there and I put on some boy basketball shorts and a tank top. Because again, I'm not knowing that the shit is really about being sexy and just being all over another female so these niggas can give some excitement out of that. I'm thinking it's real wrestling. I'm thinking this is what... Shit, bitch, they might catch me and put me on WCW. I don't know. I might be on WWE soon, bitch. Let go. So, I get in there. First little white girl they put me up against. Choked the little girl out. Everything's good. I won my first round. Second round, I got in there. I choked another little girl out because all I had to do was get them in that chokehold. They wasn't moving no more. But like we was wrestling. The second one, we wrestled a little bit. The first one was easy. Y'all, they put me up against this thick-ass white girl on that last one. That bitch gave me hell. I ain't gonna lie. I will not lie. But I did wind up choking her out too. But she gave me hell. I'm not. They prepared. They didn't know. They didn't let me know that this little white girl was thick and heavy and she was solid, and she did this shit with her brothers too. They ain't tell me. So when I get to this little white, the last one, we going so hard so long. We had like 3 different rounds. Like none of the other ones last for more than 1. Me and this little bitch had 3 different rounds. So they was like, to win, you got to start stripping. Honestly, I understand because it's a strip club, but I didn't want to strip because I wasn't. What the fuck y'all stripping for? Y'all ain't getting, no. I'm not taking off no clothes. I can't, no. I can't even swing around the pole either. What's the point? No. So, they was like, everybody in the crowd was like, take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. Guess what she did? Whoop! It was gone. Her shirt was gone. And she came back towards me. And I'm like, oh God, titties gonna hit me. I don't want the titties to hit me. Oh God. I moved. So she hit the mat. And I kind of tried to jump on her from the back. But the way she moved, I fell to the side. Now, I did get her. I did choke her out. But I was like, I don't even want to play no more. Because that bitch was shit. If I got to go any further than this, she almost made them take my black card. I couldn't even do it. No. All my family's going to disown me. So I was like, I'm good. Now, luckily, I didn't do it anymore because when the next person that was in the next round, she was a big black girl. Like, she was a bodyguard type. And I'm like, ooh. Bitch, where your dick at? You a man. She was a whole dude. A whole man. With boobies. And this was before that was even popular. So, when I got home, like, I didn't win any money. I didn't win anything. And guys, I'm thinking that, like, when they say jello wrestling, like you're really in a flavored jello or something like that. That's not what they do. They just take these little jelly packs where it rolls up as little pieces of jelly type thing to make it slippery. So you can fall on top of each other. Nasty asses. And be sliding all on each other. Nasties. Mother freaking nasties. I get it. I just couldn't participate in that part. But needless to say, I was disqualified in my 3rd round because I didn't show boobies. And the other girl did. And that was my jello wrestling story. Joy, you ain't had to tell everybody where I get it from. Where did I do it at? I can't stand you. Now, guys. Oh, can I show them your parts? Okay, guys. Yesterday I was telling y'all about parts, right? Now, whoever started her hair, when they got towards the top right here, you can see the size of her parts are not so bad, right? Especially with her curl being small. But in the back, you can see how big that part is. It is not supposed to be that big. It's not to the point where it's causing damage because you can see that I do have it where it's, I'm trying to make sure y'all see where I'm at. There you go. You can see where I do have it tight, but it's not pulling the edges. So she is like really, really close to being too big to the point where it could cause more damage than anything else. But she's not there. So that's why I didn't start it over. We can still work with it and fix it up. Now, my client gave me a love topic, y'all. Y'all want to hear this? Because this was deep. Baby, you ready to hear this? You ready? Okay, it says, love may not build a mansion of gold, but I found that love can often do wonders to heal a fractured soul. Did y'all feel that chill? Y'all got that too? Oh, you see the bug? I was like, bitch, don't come on my show trying to be more philosophical than me. Don't do that. made me almost feel some type of way until I was like, oh, that is so sweet.
That come out of the book. That comes out of the book.
He said, did it come out of a book?
Yes, it did.
So I don't know who I quoted just now, but it did come from a book. It wasn't ours.
Oh, Jovi Winters.
Jovi Winters. It came from Jovi Winters. So don't sit here and make it seem like I'm stealing somebody else's stuff. We ain't steal it. We already gave credit where credit's due. But I thought that was like really, really, really deep, because a lot of people these days do base their relationships on money. If you don't have enough, and we were talking about that in the barbershop the other day. And guys, if I could, I would really record some of these conversations that we have in the barbershop, because these be so lit sometimes. It'd be like, oh my, it'd be like, ooh, and y'all let me do that. It's like they don't have any filter to their truth. So it's like I sit here and I learn a lot being in here and listening to the way men feel about things, expressing to them the way female feels about things, and we come into a strong understanding. So it's like been really, really educational, because my other shop, we went into different things, but I guess nobody over there wanted to take it too far. But over here, they don't care. They have no concern about your feelings. It is zero tolerance for any whining, crying, or anything here. So you can get mad all you want. They're going to call you a soft ass. So yeah, here is a little different. Now, again, back to this money thing. Most females, and I can't even just say females, I could say males too, especially here in Atlanta, they will go and try to get the mansions, the cars, and all of that other stuff. And still be sad, still be hurting, still not be happy where they need or feel like they need to be. But you can have nothing and have true love, and it heals everything. You can have that love, and that love will keep you going. That's the word I didn't want to use, but I mean, it came. It will. So when it comes down to it, like, you have to really, really figure out what's your love about. Are you a conditional type person? Are you just on it, I'm going to be with this person just because they could take care of me? Are you going to be on it like, you know what, this person takes care of me and I love them for that, so I'm going to continue to love them and not what they do? Because regardless, if they're taking care of me now, that means they care. But if they can't, for some unforeseen reason, can't do it anymore, then are they wrong? Is that where the love stops? So I definitely like that topic. How do you feel about it, boo? Yeah, you.
Oh, because you told me who.
No, I'll ask him later.
I love it. And I like what you said about it, because you do oftentimes people will fall in love for things.
Right.
For what somebody can supply to them.
Exactly. And then when it's gone, they're gone.
But if you have that love as the foundation, like an unconditional agape type love.
Okay.
And then
that agape love. Go ahead, girl.
And you build on top of it, man. Can't nothing tear down that man.
They say, well, you can't say not, just wave your hand.
So that part of the book, I had to stop and highlight it and write it down. I even put it on our board at home. Like,
okay.
As a reminder.
That's good. I never wanted to be a person to love somebody with conditions. If I can't love you through your good and bad, then I don't need to love you. And that's just being real. Like, I have always been accepting of people's mistakes, their bads, because I know I have my own. And I want people to accept me and love me for who I am, not for who they want me to be. And I went through enough relationships in my life to realize that I've been in a couple that they just tried to change me. To the point where I'm like, well, dang, what did you like about me from the start? If you're trying to change everything about me now, what did you like from the start? What was there that you found that you wanted to be yours? Was it the part that you felt like you could manipulate? I don't know. But when it comes to that, what's your opinion on it, Ty? None? You did hear the topic. We're still on the love part. I wish y'all could have saw his face. I wish I could have seen him just look at me like. Anyway, since he don't want to join in on our discussion today, I'll get him next time. All right, so the last part today is going to be our live topic. And our live topic is going to be the levels of disrespect. Now, I was just on YouTube, right? And I seen Candy, I want to say Burgess from Escape. Is Burris? Burris. Mm-hmm. Psych. Burris. That's her name. Don't y'all judge me because I can't say that lady name. Shit, half of y'all can't even say mine. Now, when it comes to the levels of disrespect, she was fussing because she went to a Chick-fil-A. And the lady at the Chick-fil-A said, I guess she was like, thank you for helping me or whatever. And the lady at the Chick-fil-A was like, of course, instead of saying my pleasure. She flipped because the bitch said, of course, instead of saying my pleasure. Really? So she didn't say, bitch, get out my line. She didn't say, bitch, who are you? She said, of course. But she went and did a big rant. Was like, y'all supposed to say, of course, don't make me call. I mean, y'all supposed to say with pleasure. Don't make me call the managers and call the corporate office because you don't interrupt my perfect service. Because the lady said, of course. Now, I'm pretty sure she done had some other people call her way worse and said way worse. But you really want to go off on this little white girl. And I'm not sure, is it because she is white or what? Or if the little girl had an attitude. She didn't say that part. All she said was the little girl said, of course. And then she was like, don't let Donald Trump fool y'all to thinking y'all can do. Baby, she didn't say anything disrespectful. She said, of course. Shit, I would have said it too. So, when it comes to the respect levels and disrespect levels, people do see things in different ways. Some people see the smallest thing being as disrespectful. Some people see the big things as being disrespectful. I guess it's all on you, because I never thought ignorance is bliss. And I had to learn with Ty. Because I remember one time, like, I would make the joke before we got together. And I would say, shut up, bitch ass nigga, or something like that, Not taking it seriously. But, baby, I learned real quick that real men don't like to be called a bitch ass nigga. I just didn't know that it was that serious. I'm figuring that he knows that I would never disrespect him enough to call him a bitch for real. But, baby, when I say his whole face, like, my baby got these little chinky eyes that make him look like he high all the time. Boy, I saw all the white. I ain't never seen all the white in the 16 years we've been together. I seen all the white that day. So, needless to say, that's not something I say anymore. Now, I can't even come out and be on some joking type shit where he make a joke and say, nigga, fuck you. Oh, that's disrespect to him. Even though he knows that I would never say it on no disrespectful part. Now, some things can be done with respect, because I told him. We had a conversation one day and I found something. And, it was right after I watched the movie All About the Benjamins. And remember when Mike Epps was with what's her name? What's my baby name? I can't think of her name, but she's the real pretty Latino lady. He was with her, and she was like, she took his handcuffs off or something like that with her earring, and she was like, "Who's your bitch?" He was like, "You," and I thought that was so cute. So after I saw it, I decided to come to Ty with that. I did something good one day, right? I was like, yes, this is my finally turn to get to say it. So I looked at him when he was like, "Thank you, baby." I was like, "Who's your bitch?" Nigga looked at me like, the fuck? I didn't know I had a bitch. And I'm like, no. It's okay. We can say that word because it's my favorite word. And I might slip out and call you one day. I might say, "Bitch, let me tell you what happened." You know how we do it. You know how bitches mean 19 different things. It just depends on how we say it. If you say bitch, that means you either got 1 or 2 more times to do this shit. That means I'm going to tell you something that I'm about to fuck somebody up. Or that means that you got 2 seconds to get out my face. That's 3 different definitions for that one bitch. Then you got that one bitch. Oh, let me tell you something. That's what that one means. I have some important information that I got the tea, basically. Then you be like, bitch. That means I can't believe you. Shut up. Stop playing. So, since the word has been used so many different ways, I tried my best to take power away from any negative shit. This is why a white person can walk up to me right now and say, "You a nigga." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you. I'm very proud of my culture." Yes. Versus giving them that Ty is saying the opposite of what I'm saying, y'all. But
damn right, all white folks out there in Facebook land.
he talking about the white folks in Facebook
Don't
land.
let no Carlton come up to me and say something crazy.
You swear Carlton can't
Carlton, no Bob, Ted, them.
Stop it. I know more black people named Carlton anyway. Shut up.
All right, well, let me get back to it, man. I'm sorry.
So, what was I saying? That nigga said, "What about that bitchy bitch?" That means I got some real good shit to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So look. Oh, he says that if you say bitch ass nigga or say something to a dude in that way, that's like a punch in the face.
That's more than a punch in the face.
Say it louder.
So that's more than a punch in the face.
What is it?
When you say that, you might want to go and get prepared for whatever you thought was going to happen.
Basically, those are fighting words. Again, I didn't know. I learned, though. I learned real fast.
A bitch ass nigga, but then, you don't know he a bitch ass nigga until you call him a bitch ass nigga, then it come out that he ain't a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that word.
Okay, I'm going to try to repeat what he just said, but that was crazy. Hold on. He said, if it is a bitch ass nigga and you call him a bitch ass nigga, but you won't know he a bitch ass nigga till you call him a bitch ass nigga, then that bitch ass nigga ain't a bitch ass nigga.
There we go.
I said it right.
There we go.
I did it right.
It'd be that one word, like he could be soft.
He said it could
But
be
then
that.
as soon as you say, "Man, you ain't up a bitch ass nigga," that shit could resonate deep in his soul, like, bitch ass nigga, am I really? Hold on, wait.
Let me prove to these niggas that I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, man, that's definitely like you gotta prove yourself now. See that?
I could dig that.
Yeah.
I could dig that.
He's soft, but you just say go punk him all the way out, you know what I mean?
Can y'all hear him? I hope so.
Nigga might lose the fight, but goddamn.
Yeah, he is from Charleston, Darren. Darren told me he from the Chuck.
All the way.
All the way, yes. Downtown Charleston, yes.
All the way, yep. Yep.
You can tell it. You can hear all of that Geechee. But like I said, levels of respect and levels of disrespect, different people see them different ways. You can have, I told Ty when it comes to the word bitch, honestly, I don't care if he says it to me, as long as he don't say it. Oh, Darren said he from King Street.
Boy, you from the country, boy.
He talking about quiet niggas will kill. Yes, Lord. He talking about West Ashley. That's where his mom is now. West Ashley's big. I ain't tell her where she at in West Ashley.
No. RSK, baby.
I don't know what a RSK is, but that's what he said. I'm not personally repping it because I don't know.
Don't get me indicted.
No more. No more of him. Ty is already out of the conversation. Yes, baby, we got them Geechees. I love my Geechee. My Geechee is the best thing out here. But he has taught me a lot when it comes to the respect and disrespect part, when it comes to accepting someone for them. Because he was one of those relationships. This is why I could not let go. I'm not about to lie. He was one of those relationships that actually did accept me for me and didn't try to change me. He respected my good and my bad. I respected his good and his bad. His bad scared the shit out of me, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not built like that. But what I'm saying, though, I ain't snitch. I just said, you come here. First of all, the nigga 6'5". I'm 5'5". That already scared me. But it didn't. It intrigued me, too. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. Is my parking space still taken? I'm sorry, guys. I did get off of the point for a second. But when it comes down to, like I said, the respect part, it's all about who you dealing with and what they allow and what they don't allow. Some people don't stress it as much. Some of them will bring their partner down so they can feel better about themselves. It is rough in the chuck. It is. That was the first place that I was ever robbed. I'll tell y'all about that another day. That was a funny story, too. But it was a snatch and grab. They snatched my money. They snatched and grabbed my money and ran the hell off in the chuck. I hate fucking chuck, but it's pretty as hell. Huh?
You were robbed down there yet?
No, you say yet. Please don't let it happen.
Good Lord.
No, I don't want that to happen. I won't go.
Don't think she was a bunch of dark-skinned niggas with gold teeth.
But guys, next week, I might tell one a day. I might. Because we're almost finished. So I might give y'all one of my ghost stories from Charleston. Matter of fact. Next week, I was going to tell y'all about my ghost stories in Sumter. But I can give y'all one from Charleston. Real quick. So we stayed when we moved back to South Carolina from Fayetteville, before we can get back on our feet, we stayed with Ty's mom in Charleston. Now, I've heard that Charleston is a very haunted place. I've heard things about it. And I want to say Ty told me a couple of stories before we went down there about things that, happened down there, whatever. I was looking at this video, and it said that the 3 most haunted places on the East Coast is number 1, Charleston, number 2, St. Augustine in Florida, and somewhere where where the witch trials went, wherever that is. Where was that? Salem. Yeah, that's it. So, those are the 3 most haunted places on the East Coast. Again, Charleston being number 1. So when I heard this, and then I went down there with him, when we would go downtown, you would see different signs. It was like, come for the haunted house, come over here and participate in the haunting or whatever. It was different little things. So I'm like really looking at this man like, for real? So it's haunted like that down here? And he was like, really, it is. Like, you really don't know. So, like I said, we went to his mom's house. And not knowing that the mom's house was haunted, I went to walk out the room one night to go to the bathroom. And I seen like 3 or 4 men sitting on the couch in the middle of the night. Nobody else is there. Yeah, so Darren, you should know too. Nobody else supposed to be in the house. It's like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nobody else supposed to be in there. They're sitting there, and then there's one that walked right by me. So it's like my skin, everything. I don't even have to use the bathroom no more. That shit scared me till it went back up. Fuck that bathroom. I'm a bathroom. Let's go. I can't. Not gonna do this. So the way his mother's house was set up, it's like the hallway the bathroom had a little short hallway before it went to the main hallway. So like the door stopped right here, then you had the little hallway, and then the main hallway went like that. I don't know if y'all got what I just, if y'all, I didn't mean to do that to y'all. I'm sorry. That just came, ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. So, when I come out the bathroom, of course, you know, you walking out, you see the little hallway, your light is still on, so you got to turn your light off before you leave out the bathroom so you don't have to, you know, use up a lot of electricity. As soon as I turn the light off, y'all, somebody walks by the hallway right in front of me. Nobody's awake, though. When I look around the corner, nobody's standing there. Nobody is still walking, nothing. So it got to the point where I would stay in certain rooms the whole time because I was scared. And then when we finally went down to like the little, what do you call that part, baby? The den. We kind of moved down in the den because everything else was in the other parts of the house. I had never seen anything in the den. So I stayed basically in the den. I would never leave that unless I had to go to the bathroom. And y'all, I only wanted to go to the bathroom during the daytime. I never wanted to go to the bathroom at night. But it was always something or someone moving through that house. And it was the scariest shit I ever experienced. Like, it's not the scariest, but it's one of the scariest. I got one in something that'll just, ooh, it might give you chills. But guys, I love y'all for listening. I love y'all for attending. I love y'all for paying attention, for feeding back, for talking back. I love all of that. And I'm hoping that at least if I can't do nothing else, I can give y'all a good laugh and a good smile and keep on putting this positivity out in the world. It was my mistakes. I might as well make y'all laugh at them. No? Okay. But those are our topics today. If you have any other comments or anything, like I said, if y'all want to inbox me and remind me of something that I didn't remember so I could tell that story, that's cool. If you want to not, that's cool too. I think I got 1,009,000 of them, so I'm pretty sure I got a good amount of them. And what I don't have, Ty remember. So guys, it was nice. I appreciate y'all. Again, it's been laugh, love, and live with Renae. Damn, why I can't never get them L's right? It is laugh, love, and live with Renae, everybody. Y'all have a great day.